Switzerland, it is still very much dark outside. I did not have very much sleep last night. It's about 5:30 in the morning, but I will explain everything when I get on the road. I am just backing up and then I'm about to check out the trains in Switzerland. It has been a long old while since I've been up before the sun is, given that it has been summer in Europe, but today I am. It is just gone 6. I've got a 15-minute walk to Basel SBB train station, and today I'm going to be taking the train halfway across Switzerland and crossing over the border into Liechtenstein. I think I said that right, I've been practicing. So I'm going to show you what Swiss trains are like today. As I'm sure you can imagine, they're very nice, very modern, and they almost always run on time, which means I probably should get a move on just to make sure I'm there in plenty of time for my train to leave.
This is Basel SBB train station. It's pretty big and functional, and I just went in and looked on the screens and found out where my train was leaving from.
Alright, so I made it to Basel SBB train station and my train is actually just behind me. It is a double-decker train, which I'm quite excited about because we got the trains around some other places this weekend and we were hoping for a double-decker train, but we didn't get one, so quite excited about this because we don't have them in England. And yeah, this train is going to Zurich first, so I think it's quite busy with people who are travelling from Basel to Zurich, so that's quite a popular commuting business meeting route. But then it goes on to Sargans, which is where I'm getting off. So I'm going to go on and find a seat now. I've got about 10 minutes until it leaves. And if you're on a double-decker train, you've got to go upstairs, right? So we are in Zurich. I think it is about another 40-50 minutes on here, and then we get to Sargans, which is where I'm getting off, which is right by Liechtenstein. So far, good journey. Apparently it's 1 minute late, but I mean that's absolutely fine. Nothing on UK trains. Alright, toilet check. Not the cleanest actually. I was expecting it to be a little bit cleaner. Some nice leaves on the ceiling there. But yeah, pretty standard. This is a accessible toilet, so it is a lot bigger, which is good. Plenty of space, but yeah, there's quite a lot of loo roll on the floor, which isn't so pleasant. So I am about 10 minutes from Sargans now, I think. Yes, it's a pretty quick journey. A lot of the trains from Basel did have one change in Zurich, but this one didn't. This one went straight all the way to Sargans, which is right on the border of Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein, sorry. I'm trying to say it correctly. Then I am taking the train up to Buchs, which is where I'm spending the night, and from Buchs you can actually walk to Liechtenstein. From Sargans is also very near the border, but it's further south, and Buchs is closer to Vaduz, which is the capital of Liechtenstein. I will explain all of this in my next video, which is going to be all about Liechtenstein's National Day, which is today. So yeah, all good, pretty speedy. I actually bought my train ticket on Trainline, which was really easy. You can set it up so it's in English, and then you can literally just pay for it on there with a card, and then you just get an e-ticket that you can download onto your phone, which is what I did, and then I just used the e-ticket to show the ticket inspectors here. So that was really, really easy, but you can also buy tickets at the station. You can use your card or you can use cash, and the machines will translate to English as well. Wait at Sargan station for a little bit and get a coffee and a pastry or something, but there's not actually that much there, so I thought I may as well get to Buchs. There was a train there that was leaving, so I thought I may as well get to Buchs, and then I'm probably saying that wrong. Buchs. Yeah, I'm probably really butchering that. Apologies. But I decided to get on this train and it will take me there, and then hopefully I can check into my hotel or at least leave my bag there, and then I'll get some coffee and stuff there, and then work out a plan for walking into Liechtenstein. This train is exactly the same as the one I was just on. It's a double-decker train, which is really cool, and yeah, it's a lot quieter. I think quite a lot of people were going from Basel to Zurich on the last train, and then Zurich some more people got on, and I think more people were going to Sargans for hiking. Lots of people looked like they were off on a hike. There's lots of mountains around here, so I guess that's why. So I have actually already been on a few Swiss trains this week. We went to Lungen from Basel over the weekend. I was in Basel visiting a friend and some other friends that came out. So we went to Lungen for a few days. And that involved 2 train changes. One was to Lucerne, and then we changed at Lucerne to Lungen. And that was like a really gorgeous train with like really high glass ceilings, and part of the roof was glass as well. So you got a really nice like panoramic view of all the lakes, and Lungen is on a really, really bright blue lake. So as we rounded around that, the scenery was spectacular. It was really incredible. Today's journey hasn't been quite scenic, but there are always mountains like in the distance. Actually, they're quite close now. So there are always mountains to see. So yeah, Switzerland's a pretty country to travel around by train in. Okay, so I have made it to Buchs, which is where I am staying tonight, and getting the train from tomorrow to go to Austria. So I'm just trying to find my hotel now, and I mean it is very early, it's like 5 hours before check-in, but I'm hoping that I will be able to at least leave my bags there while I'm out and about exploring Liechtenstein today. Alright, husky. Alright, I found my hotel in Buchs, but my room's not ready and there doesn't seem to be anywhere to leave my bags. So I think I'm just going to have to do a quick change in the toilets and go back to the station and leave my bags there. There is paid for baggage storage at the station. I think it's about 7 francs, and I will have to get some cash out because it was coins only. So yeah, I'm going to have to go sort that out now. But yeah, that's alright, I'll do that, and then I will head off to Liechtenstein, and then by the time I get back later on today, my room will be ready, but at least I know where the hotel is now. It's called Flexi Motel Buchs. I'll do a proper tour. Yeah, it's an interesting concept. It's all self-check-in, and there's like self-service breakfast and stuff like that, but yeah, I'll go into that in a little bit later. Alright, quick freshen up complete. I did find somewhere to store my bags in the hotel, which will hopefully be okay. It's always a little bit risky when it's not like somewhere that's like lockers or something, but hopefully that will all be alright. And yeah, now I'm gonna get a pastry and a coffee, and then I am off to Liechtenstein. Alright, so I've located a coffee, very nice coffee actually, although it's very, very small. Cost me about £4. Yeah, I think it was about 4 francs 50, which I think is about £4. But it is very tasty. And now I am just walking, well, I'm attempting to walk to Vaduz, so I'm attempting to cross the border on foot, and yeah, hopefully I'll be in Vaduz in about an hour. I think I can walk the whole way. I don't think there are any issues with roads, but if I come to any issues, there are a couple of buses that I can take, so that's plan B. But I pretty much just walk, got my Google Maps up, pretty much just walk sort of in a straight line and then turn and walk down the River Rhine for a bit, and then I cross over the bridge. So it's very exciting. I do love a border crossing. I mean, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depending on what the border crossing is, but this should be an extremely easy one. I don't think there are any border crossing protocols, as both Switzerland and Liechtenstein are in Schengen. As this is a how to get to Liechtenstein vlog, I should explain that you can get a bus from Sargans, and I think that's actually how most people do it. But I decided to come up to Buchs because this is where I'm staying. The reason I'm staying here is because this is where I'm getting the train to Vienna tomorrow. So for me it made a lot more sense to come up here and drop my bags off rather than leave them in Sargans and then have to go back to Sargans. And from here, theoretically you can walk, but I'm about to test that theory. And just across the river is Liechtenstein. Alright, so you can see Liechtenstein behind me. This is all Liechtenstein across the river, and just in front of me is a bridge that I'm hopefully going to be able to cross and enter the country. And the border, I'm pretty sure, is as easy as that. Alright, Vaduz, this way. So I'm quite literally walking over the border now, just walking over this bridge, and then I will be in Liechtenstein. I think I can see Vaduz. I think that's the city, but I'm not 100% sure. I will go and check. Liechtenstein is very mountainous. I don't know, I think because it's such a small country, you sort of presume that it's just very easy to get around and stuff, but yeah, there are mountains, there are serious mountains. You can actually do a 3-day hiking trail that goes the whole way around the country, which I haven't been doing before, haven't got around to it yet, but I thought that would be really cool because just hiking around a country in 3 days just sounds quite interesting to me. I don't know, I'm a bit of a nerd with borders and things like that. But yeah, I will update you in 30 seconds when I've crossed the border. And I am here in my 65th country. I'm gonna flip over to my Liechtenstein video now, so if you want to watch that, it will be up next week, which is going to be just all about Liechtenstein National Day, but I will pick this video up this evening when I'm back in Buchs. I'll do a hotel room tour then, just because it's, yeah, I'll just add that on to the end of this video. So, see you in a few hours. Hello. It is later. I am very hot. I've just walked back from Liechtenstein. It was like 7 k's each way. Took me about an hour and a half, and it's 30 plus degrees outside. So if you want to look at my video from what I got up to in Liechtenstein, feel free to check out my next video, that will be up next week. But I thought I would end this video by just showing you a quick room tour. And basically I paid £100 for this room. It was 113 Swiss francs, which is, yeah, probably about 120 US dollars, maybe 125. So this is what that gets you for one night in Switzerland. Obviously, as we know, Switzerland is quite expensive, so you're definitely not going to get the luxury you get in some other countries in the world, but this hotel's not too bad for what I've paid. I'll give you a quick tour now. So behind me we've got 2 twin beds. Yeah, they both look fine. Haven't tested the mattresses yet, but they feel pretty soft. Got a window, quite a big window actually here. Can't really see, the blinds are down, but it just looks out onto the road. Not exactly a scenic view, but that's okay. A desk here, which is good, and then a big bench here so I can put my bag on there. Wardrobe here with hangers. I'm not going to hang anything up because I'm only here for one night. And then some more space here. It's actually a very big room. I thought it was going to be quite small, but it's rather sizable. And then, let there be light. don't know how to turn the light on in... Ah, here we go, it's in the bathroom. We have 2 sinks, which is one more than I need. And we've got a shower behind and towel rail here. And yeah, it's generally very, very spacious. So that is not too bad. I'm gonna have a shower now, try and cool down, and then I am going to pop across the road and probably cobble something together for dinner. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's been interesting for anyone who's looking to travel by train in Switzerland and to know how to see a little bit more of this country. Do check out my Liechtenstein video if it's already up. If you're watching this in the first week of uploading, it will be up on Saturday. And stay tuned for my next video after that, which I will film tomorrow, which will be my journey from here, from the Swiss-Austrian Liechtenstein border, all the way to Vienna. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!